It's time for RiffTrax.
Hello, RiffTrax fans. Welcome to a particularly special stream here on the channel. I am your host, Peter Hunter. I'm excited. I hope you're excited. Get your questions ready. Get your solar panels, particularly 50% discounted. Find a very good Vietnamese restaurant and learn how to walk. All right, get your questions in the chat. We're going to be combing through them as we're going. We're expecting a lot of people in here tonight, so be a little patient. So let's just cut to it. I'm so happy to introduce the star of Birdemic 1, 2, and 3, Mr. Alan Bagh. Welcome to the stream.
Hey, how you doing? Thank you for inviting me.
Thank you for coming. How are you doing?
I'm good. Thank you. Excited. Never done one of these before. It's my first time.
Oh, well, good. I'm hoping it lives up to all your hopes and expectations. So, Birdemic 3 just released on all digital media platforms. Can you tell me what it was like to return to the James Wen universe so many years later?
It kind of got easier, from starting from the beginning to the first one, to the second one, to the third one. But yeah, I was excited. I get to be in a trilogy. Not many actors get to do that. And just being part of the Birdemic series is awesome. I have great fans as well, so I do enjoy that as well.
Yeah, awesome. It was I can't lie, it was awesome to see you pop up again. There's a moment, it's in the trailer, so this isn't really spoiled. There's a moment when you grab a coat hanger and it was like, yeah, we're back at it again. All right. So before we get into Birdemic proper, I was going to show the trailer for Birdemic 3 Sea Eagle that is, again, available on all digital media platforms, Amazon, your Google Play, and your whatnot. So let's get a little taste of what people can expect from the third installment in the Birdemic trilogy.
An existential crisis. The climate is changing fast and can lead to extinction. It is the greatest threat to life on Earth, climate change. What we do now and the next 10 years will significantly affect the future of life on Earth. Now, in a span of 100 years, indeed in the space of one human lifetime, extinction of life on Earth is a reality. It is the extinction of life on Earth if we don't take action now. We need a plan.
Hello.
Hey.
A climate scientist from San Francisco has given a dire warning about climate change. He predicts the human race is headed toward a mass extinction.
I knew this was coming. Last year there was a Santa Cruz lightning complex wildfires that nearly burned everything around here. And this year, it's the Sea Eagle's attack. We're headed towards abrupt extinction.
You're a scientist trying to save marine life, and I'm a scientist trying to discover how to extend human life expectancy.
Very nice. We have to do something about this damn global warming.
Yeah. What kind of bird is it?
It's a sea eagle.
I always knew that the birds were coming back to attack us again. So maybe they want to exterminate us before they are extinct. Global warming has driven them to extinction.
Like this, my love?
Absolutely. Is there anything we can do to fix it?
No! The birds are back to attack us!
Nothing new.
We better fix global warming, else the human race will end up like this whale skeleton.
Oh my goodness. What a line to end on. Oh man. Yeah, like I said, that was kind of like your Avengers moment, getting the coat hanger and getting to go to town on some birds.
Yeah, actually, James didn't even think about bringing back the hangers, and I just thought about it last minute. And I just hey, can I just throw this in there? And he agreed to it, and yeah, so that's why I got to use my hanger.
There we go. That's awesome. I've seen a lot of good write-ups for Birdemic 3. Do you think this is going to be the last time you return to the Birdemic universe? Do you think you're going to put it to rest with the third one?
Possibly. You never know. I know James was working on a fourth one, so we'll see. I never know until James, reaches out to me last minute, So we'll see.
Okay. Well, let's get to it. We're going to be watching Birdemic, the classic here. People in the chat, just drop questions as you have them. The mods are also going to peg me with some that look good. Chat's going really fast right now. We have a lot of people talking, a lot of people excited for some shock and terror. So let's get to it. Let's enjoy some Birdemic. Yeah, so we actually have a lot of that one song in the credits to talk over. I'd always wondered, was Birdemic shot in like film chronological order? Because it kind of seems like it was.
Let me think. I don't even remember what happens in the first one. It's been a while since I've seen it. I don't think so. No. Yeah, because the first day we shot the Vietnamese restaurant.
That was the first day.
So that was definitely the first day.
Nice. Also have to ask, how did the car handle?
That was good. It was a rental. So.
There we go. Rental confirmed. That's awesome.
I had to rent it. I actually had to rent it because James couldn't rent it.
Oh my goodness.
And coincidentally, that happened in Birdemic 3 with the other lead star.
Oh my goodness. That's incredible. So you were at college at the time of filming Birdemic, right?
Correct. Yep.
Yeah. What was it like? What was your major? What were you studying? Was it acting?
Yeah. Actually, I graduated with a theater arts degree. Yeah. So.
Okay. What was it like balancing production for Birdemic with your course load?
It was challenging. I was going to school full time. I was also working, and then I would go on the weekends to. Half Moon Bay, San Francisco, San Jose, and I lived in Sacramento, and that was like a good 2-hour drive each way. So it was kind of exhausting, to be honest with you, because I would go to school, work, then drive 2 hours, film with James for 10, 12 hours a day, and then didn't get no sleep. The food was horrible. I'll never forget them. It was 7-Eleven sandwiches.
Oh.
And and basically I would work, Saturday, Sunday with him, and then literally I would have to drive back all the way back home, and I just remember a few times I almost fell asleep at the wheel because I was so exhausted on some days.
Oh man.
Yeah.
Well, and how long was that filming going on for? If it was on the weekends, it had to be months, right?
Yeah, it was on and off for 7 months. Oh, man.
So but for gaps, would he not talk to you for 2 months, and then all of a sudden he's got the killer scene in the forest he needs you to shoot, or was it kind of consistent?
No, it was pretty consistent. We would skip weekends, maybe if it was a holiday weekend, or maybe one of us was out of town, but yeah, it was pretty consistent.
Someone in chat has asked if your cadence in speaking, your general speaking cadence was really harped on by James. He was really pushing you to speak in that manner, or was that did you have a lot of control over that?
You mean the dialogue?
Yeah, the dialogue.
Yeah, so it's a great question. A lot of the dialogue was kind of poorly written, right?
No.
And just had some grammar issues and stuff, and me and Winnie, we always try to correct it, but James wouldn't allow us to correct it because, he wrote the script, and that's how he wanted us to, basically say it, and so we had to stick with it.
And in terms of delivery, would you get multiple takes, or was he really kind of one and done?
No, he would take at least 20 takes, per scene. I always remembered, like he'd always say, one more time,
Oh man! So, wow. So he had a lot to work with when he was editing.
He did, yeah. I'm sure he has a lot of footage, somewhere on a hard drive of 20 takes in each scene.
Oh man! Well, there you are. And this, I'm guessing this is Half Moon Bay.
Yeah, downtown, Main Street, actually.
Yeah.
Hi.
So I'm guessing this is room sound, or did you guys get to do some ADR?
No, room sound.
All room sound. Okay.
I'll be right back with you.
You know what's interesting about that girl? She actually is an actress as well, but she actually produced, and I think she acted in a short film. But I think it actually won an award at the Cannes Film Festival.
Oh wow! I would never have guessed. That
Yeah, so I was surprised by that too. But yeah, congrats.
Oh wow! Look at that, the legacy of Birdemic. Just awards everywhere. All right, and there's Whitney. Did you guys get to meet before shooting began, or was it kind of just here's the Vietnamese restaurant scene and go for it?
Yeah, basically we met at the Vietnamese restaurant. Her dad was actually there. He just wanted to make sure that everybody was, I guess, normal, and he just wanted to meet me too as well. And so we just basically met there and just did the scene. As you know, James he didn't give us the script in advance, and so we got either the night before or the day of to memorize it and just do it.
So are you from here?
Not really. My mother lives up here, but I'm from San Francisco.
So you would have gotten this the night before.
I remember you now.
Yeah, night before or day of. Yeah.
I would.
Yeah, I sat 2 seats behind you.
You remember that far?
So
Yeah.
I guess so. You never got a full script to look at. You just got kind of pieces along the way.
Fashion model.
Correct. Yeah.
Yeah.
Just actually, it's basically what we shot that day. That's the only scene he could give us. He was very secretive. I don't know if he didn't want us to steal his idea, or
Same here.
or maybe he was just writing on the fly. I don't know.
So as an actor, how is it trying to form a character when you're getting 2 pages once a week, out of sequence? What was the struggle for that, on top of the grammar issues and the kind of, let's be frank, kind of weirdness of the dialogue? How is it processing all of that?
Yeah, it's hard to do characterization when you get 1 or 2 pages at a time, and you don't have any background. You don't have a last name. Plus, I was kind of new to acting. This was my first feature film. I didn't have that much acting experience as I do now. Classes and all. So I basically just did it. Read what is on the lines. I was on the pages, read the lines, and that's how Rod became Rod.
On Highway 101.
Do you remember, or can you say whose house this was?
Investigating the cause.
Yes, this was James's mom's house in San Jose.
Population of polar bears is declining rapidly.
Was it a nice house?
Melting of sea ice.
Yeah, it was actually a really nice house, 2 stories. It was a beautiful house in a nice community.
Although some have survived,
Cup of
many
Tea
have died
Zero
from
is
starvation
asking what it
due
was
to
like working with
difficulty
Whitney.
finding enough food, such as seals.
Oh, Whitney's very sweet. She's very kind. Sweet girl. She's pretty talented herself. She was much younger here, of course. But yeah, no, she was very sweet. At times she would get irritated with James, so there would be a lot of tension on set. But other than that, yeah, she's very sweet.
Yeah, I couldn't possibly see why someone could get frustrated on set where you got pages the night before and of this dialogue. So you said you rented the car. So did you shoot all of the Mustang scenes in a couple of days just to burn out the rental, or did you have to rent this Mustang multiple times?
No, just the one time.
Okay,
kind of all in one day. So.
Do you think that's why he has so many shots of it driving? Just because he had to rent the car?
Pretty much, yeah.
Okay.
That's why.
Oh man. Of course. Actually, not dissimilar from gas prices right now, unfortunately, in California.
Yeah, I know. That's what I know. I have people reach out to me all the time, and they mention that.
Did you have to pay for the gas too?
I think I did actually. Yeah.
Oh man.
I did.
Well, ask when the Birdemic box set asks. Maybe you can ask James to buy you a tank of gas.
Exactly. Well, we're going electric, right? So.
Oh, fair enough. A full charge. However that goes. So, who's operating the camera? Is that like James with the camera sitting behind you in traffic?
He's actually sitting inside the car.
Mm.
Yeah.
Yeah.
I think he was actually in the front. Let's see. And then here, just driving by.
Right. I mean, how would we know that you drove?
You wouldn't.
Actually,
there's a scene later on where basically Whitney couldn't make it that day, and he had to put in a mannequin with a wig on, and it had to be her.
Oh my goodness. So the office scenes are pretty infamous. I remember, like on The Soup and stuff, they would run clips of the selling it for $1 billion and the 50% discount and stuff. I'm guessing you probably only had access to this location for a little while. Did you like kind of make it work in a couple of days, or was this like someplace you had access to and you had all the time in the world to do it? No,
just one day. He rented it out. Actually, Whitney's sisters are in this scene too. The two blondes right there.
Oh.
Her older sisters, yeah.
Mm.
Yeah, it was just one day. One day scene.
What does it take to win your business today? Mm-hmm.
So was he feeding you lines off screen, or was there just no dialogue that you had to react to?
No, Whitney would go back and forth with me.
Thanks.
Oh, okay. That's very nice of her.
Well, she wasn't in this scene, I think, actually.
Yeah.
But this guy would go back and forth, or someone would go back and forth.
Mm.
Caught the big fish.
Yeah? How big was the sale?
$1 million.
Awesome, man.
Biggest sale of my career.
I'm proud of you.
Oh god! And I'm guessing it was a similar thing with this photo hut that he rented out for the Whitney's modeling scenes.
Yeah. For my studio.
Yeah, the 1 hour photo where all models get their shots done.
Yeah, exactly.
See, I've seen this a few times, so I'll ask now. Chat once is wondering if you could say solar panels for them.
Sure, solar panels.
There we go. We got it. Was the food at the Vietnamese restaurant very good?
No, I remember it being really greasy.
Oh, that's unfortunate. So that was day one on set. The greasy food, the script the day before. Right. Yeah.
Yep.
Incredible.
Yeah, that was an interesting day as well. The first day.
Yeah.
We met Whitney's dad. He left. We shot the scene. I don't know if I should even say this. I won't say it. We'll leave that as a cliffhanger.
We'll leave something secret.
Yeah.
Natalie?
So correct me if I'm wrong, the Vietnamese restaurant scene, that goes into the dance number, or is that a different restaurant scene?
You're kidding.
The Damien Cotter hanging out with the family. Is that the Vietnamese restaurant?
No. That was a pub that we went to.
Okay. Then I have questions about that scene, but we can wait till we get there.
Congratulations.
I was excited to see him return with a new song for Birdemic 3.
Okay, I'll talk to you later. Thank you.
Yeah, I guess like he's someone who's appeared throughout the series as well. How is Damien? Is Damien a nice guy?
Yeah, actually, he's a really nice guy. Yeah. He's super nice, honestly.
Yeah.
Great
Do you know how him and James met?
Yeah. Someone asked that the other, actually for Birdemic 3 when we were getting interviewed. I didn't even know, but do you remember Whitney's mom in the movie in this film?
Mm-hmm.
Yeah. So James met her, and she produced, I think, I'm not sure which film before this one, and basically she's friends with Damien, and somehow she got Damien in contact with James. This is my car right here, my old Honda.
Okay, the one that you were driving back and forth from to Half Moon Bay and such.
Natalie?
Yeah.
Who is this?
It's Rod.
Is that an iPhone 1?
Oh, the guy from the restaurant. What's up?
Maybe it's iPhone 4. Maybe I'm thinking.
Oh man.
Yeah, it was nice meeting you.
Chat is asking if you've seen James's other movies, Julian Jack and Replica.
Great.
Nope, never seen it.
Good, fantastic.
They're kind of similar to Birdemic.
Thanks.
Well, actually, I did see Julian Jack like a little bit because
Victoria's Secret.
he had me watch it a little bit of it.
Congratulations.
But
I think you'll look great.
I never saw the whole thing, or maybe I did. I forgot. I don't remember.
So this is your first like movie you're acting on here. Like, what kind of were your like expectations when it came out? Did you think it was just kind of be a thing, it'd be out there, or did you ever expect it would kind of blow up like it did?
Yeah, he actually showed me a rough cut of it with the birds before. I think he showed it before Whitney. Before he showed Whitney, I remember sitting in his house and we were watching it, and then I was just in silence, And he's like, "So what do you think?" And I'm like, "This movie's not going anywhere. This movie's gonna be shelved." And I'm just telling myself, you know what? I completed a film from beginning to end. This is just the first one. It's fine. Good practice, good experience. But yeah, no, I didn't. I was kind of shocked that it actually blew up so well. It went viral on YouTube. I remember, and then everyone just started talking about it.
So when you saw the birds for the first time, did you assume like there was like a stand-in, or was he like, no, this is it? This is what the birds are going to look like when I like screen the movie?
Yeah, actually, that's the one thing I said to him. So I was like, "So are the birds gonna be real or something?" And he's like, "No, unfortunately, we ran out of budget because I guess he hired someone to basically mold and make, I don't know, do some 3D VFX or something. But I don't know. I guess I don't know what happened. He couldn't afford them anymore or something, and those birds just came out. So. But I don't know if Birdemic would have been such a big hit if he had, better looking birds than those animated ones.
There was a wildfire today in the Santa Cruz Mountains, dubbed the St. Martin wildfire.
Chat was asking, because I know that the actress who plays Whitney's mom is pretty infamous for chat for some reason. How was it working with her?
She's sweet too as well. Yeah. We actually shot one scene at her house. She used to be a principal. But yeah, she's really, really sweet. She's really nice.
Okay. And then this is in shot reverse. Was this actually playing in front of you, or were you just staring at a blank monitor?
Just blank monitor.
Okay. Is he like telling you what to react to, or is he just like, Alan, look at this TV?
Yeah, he's just saying you're watching the news, and the ice caps are melting, and basically,
yeah.
And then comes Jerry.
Hi, my name is Jerry Owens.
Love Jerry.
So is he actually named Jerry, or is that just the character name?
I don't remember his real name, but he just was a character, when I met him on set. So
okay.
In real life, so.
Yeah, it's got to be really disjointed when you're only getting a couple pages at a time. So you see him pop up in Act 1, and then you're like, oh, maybe this will play out later on somewhere, and then just he never shows up again. Were you able kind of to keep a timeline of stuff and like have questions as things were coming along, or was it just so disjointed and hectic that it was hard to even keep track?
Yeah, it was just random. Like, here's a page, read it, do it. So I didn't keep track.
And is this still James's mom's house?
20,000.
It is, yeah.
Yeah.
Is there any way we can lower the price?
For you, sir, I'll knock up $1,000.
1,000, huh?
This movie's big on discounts. Have you ever gotten 50% discount on something?
No, I don't think so.
Oh, man. All right, so this is day 1 of shooting.
Yeah, exactly. Yeah.
And I think I know the answer, but I'm guessing you guys provided your own wardrobe.
I think I did. Yeah, in this scene. Yeah, we did bring our own wardrobe on this one.
You ready?
And do you know if like this was like a significant restaurant to James at all, or did he just kind of pick a place that said he could film there?
I'm assuming he's eaten there before, and he saw this wall painting, and it must have struck him to go and shoot there. I don't know. I can't honestly say.
Oh, and I think that yeah, there he is. And I think the dialogue's coming up here about you being a Niners and a part-time Eagles fan.
You're gonna say that.
Do you have any allegiances when it comes to football?
So why did you just?
I'm a Cowboys fan, actually. But yeah.
Oh,
I like sales.
nice. So are you from Texas originally, or did you just like the Cowboys?
No, I just like the Cowboys.
Yeah. Okay, yeah, fair enough.
And I like the cheerleaders too. So
yeah, there we go.
And I felt that I was more of a sales and marketing type. So I switched to a high-tech sales career.
It's interesting.
Some of my friends say.
So is this scene like all day, just in the Vietnamese restaurant, or did you get a couple of scenes done?
Not enough engineer.
I think we just shot this scene by itself the whole day.
Yeah.
Because we shot inside and outside.
Mm.
The company makes
you might. Yeah, I think it does. This is just the only one we shot.
cash out and walk away with tons of cash. My Silicon Valley dream.
I hope that happens for you.
See, yeah, I think you kind of covered this earlier, but Santa Claus Jr. is asking if you've ever requested a take, and then James was like, "No, we got it," because what you mentioned earlier that he got like 20 takes of
She
everything.
wants me to be a real estate agent.
Yeah. Yeah, I never, not on this one. In part 3, I tried to request a take because I wanted to do some ad lib for my scene, but he wouldn't let me do it.
Oh, okay.
Too shy.
Why don't you know what you know?
That I already had.
So what's your plan?
Okay, actually, this is a good question. Were there any scenes that you shot but were cut out that you remember?
Probably settled down if I met the right.
In this one, there was one scene that
Who's the right lady?
where
She's beautiful.
yeah, there was a scene with Tony where I find Tony on the beach, and I'm pretty sure it got cut out where there was a longer version. I remember, and I think they had to cut it for the theaters.
Okay.
Anything else? I don't think. I think that's it, really.
And a little exercise.
Yeah, I think so.
Yeah.
How about you?
See, Crazy Jenks is asking. So Whitney was also a makeup artist on set,
Go dancing at the clubs.
or was doing some. makeup?
Yeah, we both were actually. So we did the makeup, we did like the gore, the cuts, the blood. So we got and I think she was taking some classes. I actually took a class actually myself for my theater arts degree, which was actually a fun class. But yeah, we kind of both did each other's makeup when we had to add blood or cuts or whatever.
Yes.
Let's see.
If I could afford it, I'd have the least.
Prince Io is asking what it was like. We'll get there, but we can talk about it now. What it was like working with the kids, the 2 kids you guys pick up.
Yeah, they're cute little kids. They're very outgoing. The boy's a little bit shy, but actually the girl was actually a great actress, I thought, their parents were on set too as well. So, yeah, everyone was great to work with.
So were those people James knew, or like was that casting? Did he like put out a call for some kids? And then
Yeah, I believe it's casting.
Oh, okay, cool.
Yeah.
So those were your first that was the first shot of the birds, is these parrots that don't show up again. So, and I think, let me check runtime here. We're about half an hour away from more birds showing up. So talk me through watching it for the first time and seeing those birds and then realizing like it's a while till more birds show up and kind of like bracing yourself for what to expect.
Yeah, honestly, I didn't even know those birds were going to be in that scene. I kind of forgot he even told me there was birds up there, and then I saw them, and I was like, yeah, they're not bad looking. But then I saw the second birds. I'm like, okay. Apparently that's like a very famous place in San Francisco where real parrots actually go there to the trees. But it was like kind of during wintertime, and I guess they weren't there.
Yeah, and I believe that same area appears in Julian Jack and Replica, two of his other movies, which are set, I think, directly in San Francisco instead of south.
Oh, gotcha.
Yeah. So I have to ask, were the romance scenes kind of awkward?
Yeah, a little bit. Especially the second time we had to do it. The first time, of course, is awkward. You know, the guy's watching you.
Yeah.
Like James, and then we're like making out for like 10 minutes straight, and then I guess he's doing it like 20 times trying to get the right take. And then the second time, Whitney actually brought her new boyfriend. I remember he was like, I think they were really dating for like a week, and I think James got mad because she brought her boyfriend to the set, and so he was like, "We're doing the sex scene again," and we're like, "We just did that,"
Oh,
and I remember that was so awkward because, I was making out with her and he was in the bathroom, listening.
Oh my goodness. He was in the motel room. He was just in the bathroom.
Yeah.
Oh my goodness. Well, because I imagine, if it was a little frustrating with just the back and forth dialogue, you guys had to work with, like, I'm sure, like, under the best of circumstances, love scenes are a little awkward. So just adding that kind of dynamic into it on top of everything else must have been challenging.
Yeah, it was definitely interesting experience.
Well,
Oh my goodness.
I did meet a guy.
You're kidding.
He's great, Mom. We went to the same high school.
Is that right?
So you said twice. So he got two. It was two shots at the same sex scene then.
We hit it off right away.
Yeah.
Okay.
He's ambitious, and he's interested in what I have to say instead of trying to get something from me. So he's great.
I guess this was gonna come up at some point.
For a living?
Have you heard the RiffTrax version before?
Listen,
You know what's funny is I missed the actual showing when they showed it in theaters. Because I was like in a rural area and the closest theater was kind of far away. And then I actually was watching it with my friends in Scottsdale. But then the internet went down, and so it just kept doing that circle of death,
Oh yeah.
And so it just I just didn't have a chance to finish it. So yeah, I've never seen it.
Well, I can tell that you're a pretty good sport about all things.
Thank you, Mom. I'm well on my way.
So keep that in mind if you ever watch the rest of it.
To have secure financial to support.
All right, so we have Natalie's mother here. So is this? You said this was her house.
Okay, Mom.
Yeah, this was our house in Visalia.
I'm already. I always love your advice. Actually, I gotta.
And she actually is supposed to be a portrayal of James's mom,
tell you all about me.
who used to own a jewelry store, and then she retires and just has this big house. So I think it's supposed to be a portrayal of his mom in some way.
Oh, okay. Okay, the Imagine Peace thing. Did you know what this was about at all, or was this a surprise to you as well?
I didn't know, and I'm not even in the scene or I'm even watching the scene.
Fair enough. Well, let me distract here. Kid Twist 425 said, "Chat loves you, Alan, and you're welcome here anytime." So
thanks.
Yeah, I remember the first time I heard this, it was like, that's not Imagine playing in the background, but it's close. Which, like, there are lots of directors at work we cover who, I would say, veer on pretty gross in terms of just, like, subject matter and clear, like, intent. And I don't think James is one of those. I think he's trying to spread a positive message, whether that be spread very well is something to be discussed, but if nothing else, he's trying to make the world a better place. So we have that.
Absolutely, I agree.
Even though this scene is incredibly awkward. So were you close with this actor at all? I do not remember his character's name off the top of my head.
I'm trying to remember his character name too. His real name's Danny. Actually, we had a good relationship. He's a really funny guy. So he was pretty cool. And then the girl was Mona Lisa Moon. That was her name, or stage name. I'm not sure if it was her real name or her stage name.
Right.
Ladies and gentlemen.
I just remember her name, and then she was also like an 8th degree black belt karate master or something.
Oh wow. Oh man, should have kept her around and have her kick at the birds.
Yeah, exactly.
Oh my goodness, this masterful editing. This part.
Exactly.
Oh my goodness.
Did you notice he was in the third one? The CEO?
She's in the third one. Oh.
No, the CEO is.
Oh, who is he in the third one?
I think he's the investor that gives money to him in the car.
The guy who zooms from his Tesla to the guy outside?
Yeah.
Okay, yeah.
Exactly. Those are Whitney's sisters right there.
Oh, nice.
And then I brought my friend right here in the blue. And he was he doesn't do any acting at all. And he's like, what's going on over here?
That's amazing.
So I guess meeting's adjourned.
I just remember that we went out the night before, me and my friend, and then we were just so hungover, could barely even do this scene.
Oh my goodness!
And they're like, he's like, be excited, but I was so hungover, I was like about to throw up right here.
Oh my goodness! So you mentioned this earlier. He reshot a bunch of stuff. Did he reshoot this clapping and celebration a bunch too? Is that why it kind of seems disjointed and unconnected?
So now you get a big payday with a big stock option. Huh?
Yeah. I mean, he was using a track. I mean, he was freestyling, over the shoulder. But yeah, I guess he just wanted to get every single person clapping in that scene.
I mean, how would you know everyone is clapping if you don't see everyone clapping?
Yeah, exactly.
You like it?
Everyone got their close-ups, I guess.
There we go.
So what are you going to do with your newfound wealth?
I think I'm going on break. Early retirement.
No cost.
So, I mean, you're young when this comes out.
You might want to impress her.
Your character is talking about going into early retirement, like age 25 or something.
When are you going to grow
I'm sure
up,
that
man? Chicks love cars.
I'm
If
sure
you wanna get into their pants,
that it's very
you better
difficult
have
to
a
process
nice
like weird moments like that.
It's my hot Ferrari. Besides, I love my Mustang, which is a plug-in hybrid. It gets 100 mpg.
I lost my train of thought there.
Thinking about opening
it's
up
a weird piece of dialogue. I'm sorry.
It's okay. It's okay.
Yeah.
Oh, by the way, I know your girlfriend, Natalie. She's my girlfriend's best friend.
Oh, that's very convenient.
Small world.
Yeah, and they're
Yeah,
planning
small
on
world.
setting us up for a double
Someone in chat just asked about the RC Ferrari. Was that just something there, or did James really want that in the scene?
No, James brought that actually. That was James.
Oh, he did. That was
Ferrari,
James.
yeah.
That's the car that James brought.
Yeah, that's the car he wishes he has in real life.
Yeah, didn't have to rent that one.
No.
Yeah.
Maybe, I don't know.
Yeah.
That was a good movie.
Apparently, because you have a line about this in the movie, apparently there is a hybrid Mustang that exists now.
Good, you finally.
I know. James is a fortune teller. What can I say?
There we go.
I call him Nostradamus. Like Nostradamus.
Oh. So let's just circle back to Birdemic 3 a little bit here. How long has this been in the works? Because Birdemic 2 was like 2014-ish. I think that
Maybe
tracks
2015.
right.
Yeah, somewhere around.
Yeah. So like, how long has this been? Is this something he's wanted to do for a long time, or did he take a break and came back to it? Do you have any insight behind the stretch of time in between 2 and 3?
I don't know. I knew he always wanted to do Birdemic 2, but Birdemic 3 I wasn't really aware of. And I'm not sure why he took a break. But yeah, I don't think I was too aware of Birdemic 3. Birdemic 2 definitely he told me he was going to do.
Okay.
Birdemic 3 came out of nowhere.
Solar nano-based solar power system.
So in terms of like production and stuff, there were like producers and stuff that helped get Birdemic 2 off the ground. Was it less chaotic than you would say the production of Birdemic 1?
Yeah. I mean, we had a much bigger budget, right? So we actually had a full crew on set. The producer kind of separated us from James. He would talk to us. He would talk with James or the crew. It was much more organized. But the coolest thing about Birdemic 2, or one of the coolest things, was that we actually rented out the Jaws location at Universal Studios.
Oh, nice.
And so that was really cool because I get to shoot at the Jaws location. And, you had the tram go by and everyone like taking pictures of you. And so that was like one of my most memorable memories for Birdemic 2.
That's awesome. That's great.
Actually, there was something happened that day too. It was funny. It was early in the morning and we were shooting, and I remember like the first tram that came by, and the guy, you could overhear the guy, explaining what's going on. And he's like, He's like, I'm not sure what kind of production this is, but it looks like a student film to me.
Oh my goodness!
And James heard it, and he blew up, yelling, "Call the front office! Tell them it's Protect 2!"
Oh my goodness! So he has less of a sense of humor about the whole situation.
Oh yeah, he was really offended, but I was dying laughing, honestly.
I mean, because I'm sure well into production, you guys kind of had an idea of what to expect, just based on the dialogue and stuff.
That's a good question. Did I? I think he was still kind of secretive.
Yeah.
I think I had more pages, but did I have it in advance? Yeah, some days I think I did, and some days I didn't.
So this happens a lot in low-budget movies. Do you know if you guys got permission to shoot here, or was James just kind of walking around with a camera?
Just walking around.
Walking around with
guerrilla style.
Yeah. No, we've had stuff like that confirmed by a few directors we've worked with before. But hey, it's a public spot.
Yeah. He would just tell people it's like, we're doing a photo shoot or some kind of family shoot or something. Yeah. Oh.
Let's see. Someone asked earlier if there were any times you guys just kind of burst, were laughing on set because of dialogue or kind of broke, or were you guys trying to play it as straight as possible?
Yeah, there was one particular scene, which is where Becky dies, or where I say, "Where's Becky?" And I'm like, "Oh, she's taking a shit."
Yeah.
We couldn't stop laughing every time I said it.
Oh my goodness. Someone posed a hypothetical. If Birdemic was a theme park ride, what kind of ride would it be?
It's a good question. Would it be a fast-paced roller coaster ride? Or would it be like a slow water boat ride? I don't know. It's a good question.
Well,
maybe a mix of both?
Yeah. Lasercat asks what it was like working on Parks and Rec.
Oh, it was really cool, actually. That set was fun because I get to meet everyone, and that was interesting because with their dialogue, they would have like dialogue already written, but then they would improv and they would just throw a bunch of lines out, and then whatever they stuck. So that was kind of interesting to see that it was a different type of acting. So.
And then I guess similar question. What was it like working on the Book of Boba Fett? I know you had mentioned you got to meet Jon Favreau and stuff. I'm guessing it was a good time.
Yeah, it was actually a great time. Huge set. Like I told you, I was one of the aliens, so I had this full prosthetic mask that I put on my face, and body costume, and it was fun. And then also it was just a really hot day, so I was sweating a lot too in that, but it was still pretty cool because I get to be in a Star Wars TV series.
Yeah, exactly. I'm sure there's a Wikipedia entry with your character somewhere.
There is, yeah, I've seen it.
Oh my goodness!
And people try to interview me for it. I'm like, I'm just an alien.
Oh my goodness, that's incredible. So I've been at these beaches early in the morning as this appears. How cold was it when you were shooting?
Oh my gosh, it was freezing, and we were doing that for 8 hours.
8 hours? Oh my goodness.
Yeah, this might have been the second day, actually.
Oh, really?
Yeah.
So this kind of looks like the beach from the end. Is this the same beach, or did you guys? There's a lot of beaches in the area. It's possible you found it.
No, I think it's different. Actually, it could be a little bit down more from here.
Oh, okay.
But no, I think it's different.
Okay. So you didn't shoot all the beach stuff at once. You shot it out. Yeah.
Yeah, no, there were different times.
As a software engineer and ended up a salesman.
You sound like my mother. Good advice.
I also imagine the waves were really loud. Could you guys hear each other?
Real estate.
Barely, yeah.
Yeah.
It just was, and it was windy too as well. So it's just this combination of things we had to deal with.
Yeah, you can see Whitney trying to make it work just doing that.
Yeah. She started getting a little bit mad because she was freezing, and we're both freezing, and James was like, "One more time."
Oh my goodness.
Don't touch it. Maybe infection.
Oh man. I always forget about this bird.
Yeah.
Yeah.
To us, it was just a green circle tape, you know.
Oh, so you guys actually had like marks. Like,
Yeah.
like there's a bird here. Okay. Were there like similar things with the birds in the sky, or was he just shoot up at the sky?
No, it's just basically, you know, we just placed them there.
Hi.
How are you?
Good, good. This is Rod. Hi, Rod. So nice to meet you.
Likewise.
Come on in, you guys. Good to see you, honey. Good. Come on in.
See,
Rod,
Chad was asking,
Matt tells me
do you know
that you
how many
are
miles
very
you racked up on the
successful
Mustang?
What was that?
How many miles you racked up on the Mustang?
I don't know. Maybe 20 miles.
Yes, I did. And she mentioned that you were going to take an early retirement.
Yeah, a few months. Just taking a little break. So are you
I
enjoying
missed this reference. Could someone in chat explain why you were calling Whitney's mom the All Mother?
jeweler
I'm
for
sure it's
30
all
years,
nothing but love, but I
sometimes
do not
miss
understand this
not going
reference.
into the jewelry
I'm so sorry.
store, but
I called her that?
No, the chat's calling. her that.
I don't know.
Yeah.
I don't know that reference either.
Yeah. This actress has since passed away,
my
right?
biggest thing is I love
Yeah, she did. I believe a couple of years ago, maybe, or maybe last
Yeah.
year.
Wow, Natalie's a lucky person to have such a loving mother.
Oh, okay, I see. So she plays the mom in every other James Nguyen movie.
my big
Hence,
thing is
all
make
mother,
sure
because she's
happy
always
and
the mother.
successful,
Okay,
whatever
there you
she's
go. That makes sense.
Thanks, Mom.
Thank you, chat. Got it. Yeah, we're still about 15 minutes away from the birds.
Oh, wow.
Yeah. And then this is the pub. Oh, here we go. So this is the pub, and then we're going to have the dance sequence coming up soon.
Yeah, this is Cameron's pub.
Yeah. So, and then he returns in Birdemic 3, portraying himself.
Hello.
He does, yep.
Yep. And the double-decker bus also makes its return as well.
It does, yeah.
Yeah.
Actually, I think I believe he remodeled that whole area because it looked different from when I shot in the first one. So.
So for the dance sequence, were you guys dancing to the song that was in the film, or did they have something else like in place that was just playing?
No, actually, Damien was singing. Yeah,
Oh,
live.
nice.
Yeah.
Wait, so he was live singing it? It wasn't a recording playing?
No. Maybe he did it afterwards with James, but when we did it, it was live.
You sure?
What would you say is was the hardest day on set? Think it was like one of the beach scenes or the early morning scenes, or?
Yeah, I guess it would be the early morning scenes when I would just have to wake up at like 5 in the morning and then go out and shoot like 6, 7 in the morning. So those would be kind of challenging, especially when you didn't get enough sleep.
Since I met you.
And then in the
the
dance sequences, you guys are kind of changing vibes a lot. Is that because you did like 20 takes and he was just cutting them together, or did he only get a take or two of the dance sequence?
by Evergreen Capital.
Oh no, definitely 20 takes. Using a track, like I said, just different angles. Plus, I don't know. Like we were just making up dance moves. So.
Do you consider yourself a good dancer?
Depends how many drinks I get.
I think that's everyone's dance card right there.
Now that's actually one thing I wish I could do is dance really well and then also sing really well.
Well, maybe you can get cast in whenever the Star Wars musical gets made. Your character can come back and you can get some dance reps in.
Exactly.
Yeah.
Or the Birdemic musical, you know?
Ah, there we go. Shock and terror on stage. So was this the first time you met Damien? Was on stage here?
Yeah, exactly. Yeah.
Did it seem weird to you at the time that there's no one else in the pub? It's just you guys and Damien.
Yeah, it's kind of like it was kind of weird. It's like usually when I go to a dance club or something, like there's a group of people dancing, so I can just jump in there and it's a little bit easier to dance. But yeah, it was just me and Whitney dancing, and it just I don't know, this random guy that we never met before, and James, and just it was a bit awkward, I guess.
Yeah. Not to give too much away. Oh, look at Whitney. She's having fun. Not to give too much away for Birdemic 3, but there's a very similar dance sequence in Birdemic 3.
Oh, definitely, yeah.
Yeah.
I'm pretty sure it's a little bit longer, but yeah.
Yeah, it's 2 songs instead of 1.
Yeah, 2 songs, 2 different singers, yeah.
Yeah. It looks like you guys are having fun. I mean, I imagine compared to like the awkward dialogue situations, this was probably much easier to deal with, doing 20 takes of.
No, it wasn't actually.
Oh, really? Oh, man.
I mean, Wendy's a little bit more free-spirited, but I was just awkward. I was like, just get this over with.
Oh my goodness. Dr. X42 is asking, how often do you hang out with the family?
What do you think?
This family here, Birdemic family?
No, I think
with my family,
it could be either your family or the Birdemic family.
My family all the time, yeah. Birdemic family, I haven't seen them in a long time. I mean, I saw Damien in part 3, but yeah, that's about it.
Yeah. So her boyfriend is in the bathroom while this is going on.
Possibly. Yeah, he probably is in this one. I don't know. We shot this 2 different times, so I don't know which one he actually chose.
Fair enough. Yeah.
It could be, though.
Yeah, as chat's pointed out, one of James's other movies is the thing that's playing on screen over there. And in fact, I think Whitney's mom is on screen. The character who plays her mom is on screen in that moment.
Yeah, I remember this. It was funny when we first saw it in San Francisco, and I met her dad again. He was sitting behind me, and this scene was coming on. I'm like, oh my gosh.
Oh, man.
This is awkward for everyone.
Yeah. Yeah. I can't imagine doing 20 takes of this twice.
Yeah. Sober, yeah.
Yeah. So, walk me through what James tells you you're seeing when you open up the window and the birds are exploding and such.
He's just saying that the birds are attacking, that they're attacking the window, and they're just acting really, erratic, crazy, just react to it. But you're talking about we didn't see any explosion. Well, basically just the birds are just hanging out in the front of our hotel room window.
Okay. And then, I mean, it's taking some stuff from the birds. Did he say it's kind of like in the birds, or did not even cross his mind to mention the birds?
No, he had us watch the birds. Actually, that was one of our homework, was to watch the birds. Inconvenient Truth, which I never watched, and then what was the other one? It was an old school war one. It had a few famous characters when they're younger. Actually, it was one of those. It was a Coppola film, I think.
Oh, okay.
The old one where he spent so much money, but it was really bad. I forget the name. I'm not sure if you know.
No, I don't know off the top of my head. Oh, man. It's just, what can you say?
Birds at the motel.
Yeah, birds at the motel. So, was this Half Moon Bay, Santa Cruz area as well?
It was, yep.
Yeah.
Yep.
Oh, my goodness. How much did you know about birds before making Birdemic?
I didn't know anything about birds.
Fair enough. Oh, my goodness.
Interesting fact, though, in real life, I've been attacked twice at 2 separate occasions from birds.
Oh, my God. Really?
Interesting. Yeah, after the movie.
Oh, okay. Well, they know that you killed so many CGI birds.
Exactly, yeah.
They have to get vengeance for their bird brethren.
Exactly.
Yeah. See, little off topic though, but Pantsto is asking what your favorite movie is.
Battery's dead.
What's going on?
Well, my favorite movie is really it depends on the genre, but I do like Silence of the Lambs.
Yeah, great movie.
Yeah. I love the characters in it. I like their relationship. Just overall, it was a great film.
Rob, you're breaking in through the window.
Hurry, let's barricade the bed. Hurry.
What do you remember about this motel? Was it like your standard run-of-the-mill motel, or was there anything like more notable about it?
Yeah, it was just a standard motel. I do remember the hangers were like kind of locked into the rods, you know, and then that's basically it, really.
So the wire hangers you guys take, are they the ones from here, or did you have to get different wire hangers?
They were there, and then we actually had to rip them out because they were pretty lodged in there. So.
Oh man.
Pretty sure we're not supposed to take them.
Yeah. Well, I think the statute of limitations on that's probably run out by now.
I'm sure.
So I think you guys are in the clear.
I think they're gone.
So all the like on the road end of the movie, was that shot kind of in the same time frame, or was it still getting shot kind of out of sequence like the rest of the movie?
What was that? I'm sorry?
So like the last like third where it's like kind of the birds are attacking, was that kind of shot in close succession, or was stuff still kind of shot out of order?
Good question. Yeah, I think it was shot in order. Because we had more characters, so there's more people on set, so we gotta. Yeah, I think it was.
You guys okay?
I mean, there were some scenes I'm sure I shot out of order because they're not in, but I think, most of it was. Yeah.
I lost them somewhere. Yeah, they're attacking us.
All right, another off-topic one, but a fun one here. If you could work with a dream director on a project, what director would that be?
I really like Scorsese films.
These two.
They're pretty interesting films. I would love to work with their cast, like they usually cast with Leo, Matt Damon.
Just like this. Ready? Let's
go. Jack Nicholson would be cool. Yeah.
Oh yeah, they are. I actually never noticed it before. They are the wire hangers with the head on because they're like locked into the thing.
Yeah, exactly.
Yeah. So he's just telling you there's birds coming. Then you just
he's like just swing, keep swinging. This was actually his idea.
What?
The key getting stuck and not working.
Oh, okay. Well, it's adding tension.
Yeah.
Oh my goodness. And did he tell you type of birds, or was he just like birds?
I think he said turkey eagles. If I remember correctly. I still don't even know what that is.
Yeah. So the models are definitely turkey vultures, but there's like the line he says later: the eagles killed Becky, and they are definitely just turkey vultures, the same models he gets. But he might have meant to have them be eagles as well.
Oh, turkey vultures, eagles. Yeah. Sorry, it's been a while.
Yeah.
It's been
no worries.
It's been like 12 years.
Honestly, you remember a ton of stuff, so no worries, man.
Yeah.
So, these were definitely prop guns, right? Did you guys have any training to make them seem more realistic or stuff like that, or did James just kind of throw some plastic guns at you?
You literally just threw at us and just act like you're shooting outside.
Okay.
Yeah, there's no training.
You never know. You might have had the gun training covered.
Okay.
So is James shooting all of this as well?
He is. Yeah.
Was he in the car with you guys?
He was. Yeah.
Yeah. Okay. Well, good thing it was a van then.
Yeah. Exactly. Oh my gosh, this scene was so funny. It was kind of funny because he kept shooting the scene, and everybody was driving by because they saw all these people's necks slit and accident. And I would just look at them, and their jaws are just dropping, just looking with big eyes. I'm like, oh my gosh, I hope they don't call anybody or anything,
Oh my goodness.
But we shot this for 8 hours, and then all of a sudden, 3 cop cars come out of nowhere speeding. They come out and they draw real guns on us.
Oh my god!
And they're like, "Drop your weapon!" I'm like, "It's not a real. Don't shoot me."
Oh my god! I can't even imagine. That's insane.
And then they come over and then they start yelling at James.
Well,
that was a pretty intense scene.
Oh my goodness. So, Mattress of Gelatin asks, do you think that RiffTrax fans are insane for loving this movie so much?
No, actually, I don't think you guys are understand. I actually think it's a very entertaining film. You know.
Yeah.
It's one of those films that just gets tattooed in your head, and there's just so many inconsistencies in it that it's a great film.
SC wants to thank you for their signed headshot, which you offer on your website, right?
Oh, I do, yeah. Tell them, you're welcome.
Yeah. And mods, if we get a link to Alan's website and his socials in the chat, please let people know where they can find him after the Birdemic has passed.
Yeah. So check out my website.
Yeah.
Go on my social medias, Instagram, Twitter. Follow me. Yeah. That's awesome.
Oh yeah, we already have some more interest in signed headshots, so you might see some orders tonight.
I already see like 6 people viewing it right now. So I get links.
Oh man.
Yeah, that's pretty cool. Cyprus. Wow, someone from Cyprus visiting.
Oh, nice. So I'm guessing this was just somebody's van then.
No, it's actually James's van.
It was James's van.
Yeah.
Oh, we're gonna make this feel all
I can see why he
Thank
made you
you.
rent the Mustang.
Yeah, exactly. I can't drive this van, if I work for as a software salesman.
Chief Beef is asking if you're a fan of other cult movies, like your Rocky Horror Picture Show, your Princess Brides, things like that. They don't have to necessarily be bad movies.
No, I do love Princess Bride, actually. It's one of my favorite movies. I did see The Room, actually, in theater. And that was a really interesting experience because it was kind of similar to the Birdemic, but like, like them yelling at the screen at the characters.
Yeah.
But like what really threw me off was with the spoons, when they threw all the spoons in the theater. I was like, what is going on here?
Yeah, and whenever living in the Bay Area, since the movie's set there, all of the screenings are super raucous, and then Tommy will show up a lot too because he lives in the area, and they'll just go ape, like throwing the spoons, screaming stuff at the screen, singing along with the music. It's a wild experience.
Actually, Tommy was there. I saw him there, and he's very interesting. He kind of reminded me of James because I actually asked him a question. And I was like, how does this compare to the movie Birdemic or something? And he said the same exact thing that James said before. He was like, my movie's the best and no one can beat it, and this and that.
Oh my goodness.
And I was like, wow, that's very similar to what James said.
It's funny having tangentially are these the 7-Eleven sandwiches you guys
They
get
are,
to
yeah. I'll never forget them. There's a tuna, there's a Southwestern, there's
all of the flavors.
Yeah, exactly.
I can say, having tangentially worked a little bit with James and Tommy through RiffTrax, they do have a similar vibe from what I can gather.
Yeah. But I've never actually sat down and talked to Tommy.
I would say it's about what you would expect.
Yeah.
Yeah. I'm glad they had a Kirkland signature water at this random gas station.
Yeah, exactly right.
So you guys did the makeup. Did you guys apply the blood, that eye stuff on there too?
Yep.
Yeah. Well, that's probably the best makeup in the movie. So was that you or Whitney?
I think it was Whitney.
Okay.
Yeah.
Let's go, guys. The Eagles are coming. Go, guys. Let's go. Eagles are attacking.
Oh no, Whitney, take the champagne. Come on.
Come on.
It's the apocalypse. Take some booze. It's okay.
Must have been expired or something.
Yeah. So I'm guessing with a lot of the locations, they just let James shoot here. That's why you guys stopped here.
I think he paid him some money. If I remember correctly, he was paying him like $200.
Oh, okay.
Yeah.
There you go.
But he was shooting in places where it wasn't that crowded.
Right, makes sense. I see a lot of comments about people disgusted by the sandwiches, so you're not alone in feeling bad about those.
I actually like the Southwestern, I kind of got used to it.
Yeah, I would imagine it's best to stay away from like a 7-Eleven tuna sandwich. A Southwestern, yeah. What was on the Southwestern? Do you remember?
No, I just remember it had this spicy taste to it. It was really good.
Yeah, okay.
Probably Chipotle.
Yeah.
Chipotle turkey. Oh yeah, let's just have a picnic. The birds are attacking.
Yeah, let's go outside.
This is where we meet Dr. Jones.
This guy. I also in the first third of the movie, James is a little heavy-handed with score, and then when all of the action kicks in, there's no music. It's just the ambient room noise. But I'm pretty sure there's some music when you meet the guy in the woods, and there's some music when you talk to Dr. Jones here. And
yeah.
Up until the end, I think that's everything.
It's James's movies, so I guess he does what he wants.
Yeah. So do you remember what it was, this actor at all? What it was like working with him, or
Yeah, he's really nice too. I guess he's worked with James before in other films.
Contaminated.
Actually, I had lunch with him maybe 6 months ago.
Oh, okay.
Just talk about
he came to visit LA.
Oh, that's cool.
Invited me out for lunch, and we just talked.
Okay. All right.
So.
That's cool. So I'm guessing you're probably on friendly terms with most of the cast.
Yeah. We keep in touch. Whether it's Instagram, probably mostly on Instagram.
Yeah.
Reach out to Winnie every once in a while. Danny, who was my best friend in this film.
Yeah.
Riff, of course, which is Dr. Jones. But yeah, we're all linked up on Instagram.
I have to imagine going through something like this together is probably a kind of bonding experience.
Yeah, absolutely, right?
Yeah.
Absolutely. Well, it can go the other way around, right?
Oh, fair enough. Yeah,
it might remind you of this experience. And I don't know if you reminded of it.
Right. Chad is telling me that Rick is the actor's name is Rick here.
Mm-hmm.
Yeah, he was the villain in Replica, which was actually James's first movie.
Oh, gotcha.
Yeah.
Yeah, I think he's been in every single film besides Birdemic 3.
Now, did he not want to come back, or did James not ask? Do you know?
I think James did ask, and he didn't want to come back. Because I told him I didn't want to come back, and then maybe he just followed suit. And then eventually I was like, you know what? I don't want to let my fans down,
There we go.
And then I'm like, a trilogy would be kind of cool.
Yeah.
So I just,
Yeah, and I think James could tell how important it was for you to be there. I mean, you're like the button of the trailer. It all comes it goes from nature and chaos, and then there's Rod right there.
Honestly, I think he's a bit oblivious because, he didn't want me. He wanted to play. He did want me to play the lead actor, but then, I was like, I can't commit 7 months again.
Yeah.
And thank God I didn't, because it was actually 2 years. And so I only committed to 4 days shooting my scene. My scenes, and it was quick in and out, and so
it seems ideal.
Yeah.
Well, you certainly know a lot about birds.
Well, I should. I'm an ornithologist.
Yeah,
Studying it. Work with birds for a living. You should come with us. It's safer. I don't need protection. I can take care of myself.
So I don't know if you can say, but is there anything you're working on now that you're excited about?
I just started up my own film company.
That's great.
Kind of working on my first feature. And then I am attached to a couple films, but nothing's it's still ongoing, so I'm not sure when they'll start shooting. One I'm excited about, if it comes to fruition, is a Western.
Cool. Yeah, that's great. And what's your film production company called?
Just my last name, Bagh Films. Yeah.
Nice. Yeah. And then I'm guessing you're on the film company's on social media and stuff too.
Kind of. I've added a few on Instagram and stuff. I haven't really worked on it. I really just signed up for it this year, so I was kind of working on the script for this.
Okay. What's the feature genre wise? If you're still working on it, I don't want to get too into the weeds here.
It's just a cabin in the desert horror kind of film that I started with something simple. And then I have other scripts that I want to shoot, but I thought I'd start with something a little bit easier.
Yeah.
Just to start the process, learn it, and from beginning to end.
Yep. Do you think you'll be a better director than James?
Absolutely.
Oh, great! Here comes one of the.
There it is. Oh,
yeah.
Becky.
Oh my god, she's dead.
And if fans are wondering if neck wounds to represent bird attacks come back in Birdemic 3, they do.
They do, yeah. I actually did the makeup for Birdemic 3, so yeah.
Did you? Oh my.
Oh, for the bar scene.
Oh, okay. Gotcha.
Actually, no. I did multiple scenes. I did the bikers.
Oh yeah.
Did basically everything at the halfway in to the end.
So, and you said you were on set for 4 days, so that was all just filmed in the last 4 days?
Yeah. We shot pretty quickly. Actually, James was in the third one was much more quicker, much more organized. It did help that he used autophoto focus for all the lenses. So.
Oh my god! So, do you think he had to do so many takes because he was fussing with the focus, like the aperture and stuff, so much?
The original ones, yeah.
Okay.
You know, because you always have to change lenses, you know, the distance, all that stuff. So
Yeah.
Oh, you're talking about in the original one? This
Yeah, in the original one, yeah.
Did he ever? No, I think he was just learning.
Okay.
Mostly.
Yeah.
I don't remember if we ever changed lenses in the first one. I just remember it took forever. No, yeah, we did. We changed lenses.
Okay.
We changed lenses, and then also he had like this. I remember he built like this track made out of like PVC piping, but it was like warped, and it just like you could never get it like a good track movement because it was like warped.
Oh man. No. God. Necroglobule has said that you shouldn't have said you'll be a better director than James because now he won't direct Birdemic 4.
Oh, he's gonna direct it, but will I be in it? I don't know. We'll see.
Yeah. Quadrilogy might be too much. You got 3 down.
Well, I was thinking, I started as a lead actor, go to supporting, kind of supporting, and maybe just an extra,
Yeah. Just like show up like you could have instead of James getting the Hitchcock cameo, you could get the Hitchcock cameo.
Yeah, exactly.
Yeah. Yes, the double-decker bus, which returns in Birdemic 3.
Oh yeah, I love this scene because I got to like basically put like Sunny D orange juice in a bucket, and we had some dry ice, and I got to throw it on them.
Oh my god!
Pretty awesome.
Did you question why the birds could just spew acid all of a sudden, or at this point you're just like whatever?
I'm just going with it, like James' movie. Let him do what he wants to do.
That's incredible.
Because we were questioning when we went to the picnic. Like, why are we out here? Oh, actually, Winnie was like, "Why are we having a picnic when the birds are attacked?" I'm like, Winnie, shh. Just get through this, okay?
Oh my goodness! And then this must be just the pub where you guys did the hanging out with the family scene because I see the Cameron pub stuff. Okay.
Oh yeah, this was funny because when I was shooting, with my gun, as you can see, when he pulls everyone out, I'm making noises, pew pew, and James is like, I was doing it for like 5 takes, and James is like, stop doing that. I'm like, oh my God.
Apparently that's like a big problem. Like actors, even in like big budget movies, when they have guns, they'll go like pew pew and stuff like that.
Yeah,
to tell people to stop.
It's kind of hard not to.
Yeah, it's probably fun.
Yeah.
So you said this was Sunny D with dry ice in it. That's the acid.
Yep. Exactly.
Oh man, so I'm just waiting. There we are. So that was you tossing it?
Yeah.
There we go. So that's another tier special effects credit.
And this is let's see, that's the guy there was Tony, adopted son Tony's cousin. I think that's his sister on the right.
I also love how people die in James Wan movies. They can't fall over. They just have to slowly like get to the ground.
They do that dramatic death scene.
Yeah,
I love it.
Hey, this burn makeup's not bad.
Yeah.
Yeah. Myken's box is asking how many times you got to throw the Sunny D at them. Was it just the one time?
Yeah, it was just the one time. I actually remember I almost threw it once. Like I had a schedule and it spilled a little bit, but I didn't spill on them 100%. You know. But yeah, just one time.
Yeah, didn't have enough Sunny D money in the budget.
No, definitely not.
Oh man, and then yeah, and then the wood scene is coming up. Yeah. So did you? Yeah, the guy coming up. Do you have any stories about the guy in the woods, or was he just kind of just there one day and then?
Yeah, it was just a day player.
Yeah.
Honestly, yeah, that's basically it. Oh, this guy. Yeah, this guy was really interesting too.
Police? No, I'm sorry. All phones from the Eagle Attack, all phones are dead up here.
He actually owned this store.
Oh, okay.
Well,
He's speaking from experience. Then he can speak the truth to his character. You know.
Yeah.
Owner of gas station.
Definitely charging a lot of money for oil too, or gas. I mean.
Either you take it or leave it, you know, and they have only few gallons left.
But he was really nice. He gave us free food actually.
Oh, nice. You got a break from the sandwiches for a day then.
Yeah, exactly. Yeah.
So it's coming up when the guy steals the gas from you guys. You guys just leave the gas on the ground and go away. Did you ask James why you guys had to leave the gas on the ground, or once again was it at this point you were just like, let's just?
No, I was like, James. I was like, what about the gas can? He's like, no, leave it. I was like, are you sure? He's like, yeah, it's part of the movie. I was like, oh, okay. And I just went with it. But I always get harassed by fans like, why did you leave the gas can? I'm like always traumatized by that scene.
Yeah, well, because you wrote and directed the film. You made
it. Yeah, exactly. My idea, I guess.
Yeah. God. Yeah, I have to so how often are you kind of recognized, and generally what's the experience? Is a positive one, or people kind of, rude about it? What would you say is the general?
No, I when I'm in LA, usually walking down, or I've been recognized a few times, but no, they're like, dude, you're Rod from Birdemic, And honestly, I started blushing a little bit just because it's kind of a weird feeling when someone recognizes you from a film that you're in,
Yeah.
And then sometimes I think they expect me to be that character, but I'm not like that in real life.
Yeah, you know how to walk.
Yeah, exactly.
And you're probably not handing out any 50% discounts either.
No, definitely not. Definitely not. If you go to my website, there's no 50% discount.
There we go. So if you ever were to have a discount, that's the one to have.
Oh, absolutely. Yeah. Right now, it's since we have inflation, it's 50% higher than I.
Yeah, there you go.
$100 a gallon down the street.
$100 a gallon. I only got 50 in my wallet.
This guy was really serious. He was like a real cowboy.
He seemed serious.
Yeah.
Here's so much gas.
It also seems like he knows how to hold a gun too.
Yeah. I think James actually met him at a bar.
He's got that vibe.
He does, yeah. I think he usually casts most of his day players at bars.
Oh man, you're gonna sell me some gas. Also, do you know how much gas you bought? Didn't you just fill up the car, or did you fill up the tank too?
No, I think he said it was $100 a gallon. So yeah. I don't know what I got.
Yeah, there we go. Well, he's dead.
Karma.
Yeah, with the neck wound.
There's actually a famous, extra in here. I don't know if you ever noticed. If you look really closely, there's a fly that flies. Let's see if you see it.
No, I saw it. Yeah, no, it was on the bill of the hat, and then it was on his face too. Oh, you leave the gun too.
Yeah.
Oh man.
I thought it was always an interesting scene with the fly.
Mm-hmm. I mean, it looks like he's been dead a while when you have the fly there. That's just production value.
Yeah, exactly.
Yeah, it's also funny because the car pulls out so slowly. So like maybe you guys are in a rush and you forget the gas and the gun, but you're probably, because this is a real road with traffic going by, you're probably like checking over your shoulder and like driving out into the road.
Yeah, you gotta be careful, especially with this van. It had no pickup speed.
Yeah, what year was this? Looks like it was from like the 80s or 90s. This van here.
There's a creek over there.
Yeah, I'm not sure, but it was not fast. I'll tell you that.
Yeah,
and it was overheating too.
Yeah. Also, for your situation, not very fuel efficient.
No, definitely not.
And I think these woods reappear in Birdemic 3 as well. Or it's just woods in the area kind of look similar.
No, it's similar. Yeah, this was shot in Half Moon Bay, and the other one was actually shot in Santa Cruz, I think.
Oh, okay.
Henry something?
Cowell.
Is that what it is? Yeah.
Yeah.
It was a pretty cool spot. I liked it, actually.
Yeah, no, I went to school in Santa Cruz. I've been there before.
It's kind of cool in the morning because, like, I don't know if you went early in the morning, but, like, it looks like there's, like, steam coming out of the trees or something.
Yeah, I had my dorm my sophomore year was, like, just on, like, the edge of the woods, so it was, like, cool. You'd wake up and then, it's kind of misty. It's very serene, very relaxing.
Yeah.
Getting water straight from the stream.
Yeah.
And this guy, one of the most
Who's there? Come out or shoot!
He's a weird. I'm gonna say he's like a weird looking character.
Yeah, definitely interesting.
Yeah.
It's funny. I don't remember, but I didn't know that was a fake wig at first. I actually thought it was real hair.
Actually, his hair. Okay.
Yeah.
So, is this just someone James found, or was he an owner of a mini mart too? Do you know the story with this guy?
I don't remember. I think he either cast him or he just saw him at a bar. I don't know. So that's all I can say.
Yeah.
That's my house.
The CGI treehouse. CGI is general. It's a JPEG, perhaps.
Possibly. I don't know what program he used. Maybe Illustrator. I don't know.
Yeah.
Look out for them.
Video toaster.
So can we play in your trails?
Sure.
Yes, that'll be fun.
No, it's too dangerous. The eagles might come
I'm sorry. I love that lot. He could have cut like the 3 seconds of silence before the girl just goes, "Yes, that will be fun," and it would have seemed more natural.
Besides,
Yeah.
I worry about it's the dry drought weather that's killing these trees. There's not enough rain and water. Even worse, the spruce bark beetles are eating these trees to death.
The spruce bark beetles.
Yeah.
Infamous in California.
I actually had to look that up. I didn't even know what kind of beetles those were.
Yeah. What did you learn about those beetles?
I don't remember. I just remember the trees just from this.
Fair enough. Yeah. I honestly lived in California most of my life. This movie was the first I had ever heard of spruce bark beetles.
Yeah. This forest was actually really peaceful once you go inside of it.
Yeah.
I'm assuming it's kind of like close. I think it's on the edge of Muir Woods, but I'm not sure.
Oh, okay.
Global warming.
I mean, I'm guessing that's just the real stream going by, so I imagine it was very serene.
Yeah, it was really nice, but just like the green and going inside, it was peaceful.
Yeah,
it was really nice. It was on the edge of town.
Yeah, it's probably a nice change of pace from being on the side of the road and cops coming to accost you.
Exactly. Yeah.
Yeah.
And I remember there was like these huge like yellow slug bugs on the trees, or banana bugs. Banana bugs.
Yeah, banana slugs. That is the mascot of UC Santa Cruz, the fighting banana slugs.
Really?
Yeah. Yeah. If you've seen Pulp Fiction, John Travolta, after he gets hosed down and has to wear Quentin Tarantino's clothes, he's got a UC Santa Cruz shirt on with a banana slug on it. They still sell that shirt in the at the college for obvious reasons.
Oh, nice.
Yeah. Oh man. So when he tells you the ending, where it's just you're kind of eating and then the birds just fly away. Is he giving you like an explanation of things, or is he just like flat out being like the birds are flying away? Look at the birds fly away.
Well, he doesn't tell me. He's like, no, he keeps it a secret because he doesn't want me. I don't know. I guess he wants to explain it. I guess when someone asks him that in Q&A, I guess I don't know, but he didn't tell me directly because we did ask him like, why are the birds just fly away for no reason? Like,
Yeah. Well,
actually, I think I kind of guessed half of it because in the end, isn't there like doves, or there's white doves that make them fly away?
Are there white doves? I only remember seeing the same birds. I mean, we'll find out soon. After you make your famous seaweed fish saltwater soup.
The recipe? The deadly recipe?
The deadly.
Where Susan didn't survive in the second one because of it.
Oh my goodness. And it's also where the kids ask for Happy Meals.
Yeah. Exactly.
It's like, there's birds attacks, kids. We don't get Happy Meals right now. Okay, Chad is confirming that there are white doves that drive the birds away. So your theory is correct.
Yeah, because I did remember him saying something about like, I was like, oh, because of the white doves like symbolize peace. And he's like, that's half the answer. And I'm like, okay, I don't know the rest of it.
Do you want to know the other half, or do you want to just remain a mystery?
I think he told me, but I don't remember, honestly.
Fair enough. Let's see.
Yeah, this is the death scenes of my friends.
Yeah. Oh yeah, I forgot about that. Were the other people you guys met in the hotel supposed to be them, and they like couldn't do the shooting schedule or something, or were those just other people that were in the that James decided would be in the movie?
Wait, what was the question?
Well, so like you've got your friend and his girlfriend who are dead here, right? And then you like meet two people in the hotel who are basically like a girl and a tall brunette guy.
Ramsey and
Becky, were they supposed to be these two characters, or
no?
Was that just a coincidence? Okay, it's just a coincidence.
Yeah.
Okay.
They were in the script.
Yeah.
Mike.
Again, makeup. Good job, guys.
Thanks. Yeah. Wait, was that cut?
I think it's I don't know. That might.
She had a line in that. I remember.
Oh, did she? It's possible. It's possible that got cut. Okay. And then this.
Oh yeah.
This beach here.
Go ahead. Oh no! Like, remember how we said there was a scene that was cut out?
Yeah.
Tony actually runs to the beach and goes in this cave, and we do like this cave scene, but that was cut out, I guess.
Oh, okay. So that's why they're there.
Yeah. I think he runs off, and then I go after him, but I think it's cut off.
Okay.
Maybe.
Yeah.
Yeah, I think it is.
Yeah.
We gotta find a way to get them.
So you were asking a question?
Yeah. So this is more Half Moon Bay, or is this Santa Cruz now, beach proper, or do you even remember?
No. We actually never shot in Santa Cruz.
Oh, just purely in Half Moon.
Half Moon Bay, San Francisco, and San Jose, and then Visalia, of course.
Gotcha.
Yeah. Santa Cruz was only in part 3.
Yeah.
Hey, look,
Part 2 was Hollywood.
Yeah. Right. Of course, part. Part 2.
Oh, look, a stove.
Yeah, I will say for viewers, part 3 is much similar to part 1. Part 2 is kind of its own. It's very. I mean, you were there. It's very different from 1 and 3. Yeah.
It's a bit different.
See, oh man. So, I don't know. So is this like the end of shooting? Was this the last thing you shot, or do you remember the last thing you shot?
Yeah, this was the end. You know what? I just remember another scene that was cut out. Like the van actually breaks down here, but in real life it breaks down too.
Oh, really?
But they must have cut it out. Yeah.
Oh, okay.
Yeah. I remember because you had to get it towed.
Let's see. Someone's asking if it was ever explained why Rod had all the guns. I think the guy you meet at the motel has the guns.
Yeah, Ramsey was the gun guy.
Okay, there you go.
Who's the best man? Is that right?
And I think he was in the army or something.
Yeah, no, he brings up the Iraq War.
Oh, that's what he does. Yeah,
yeah,
exactly.
yeah.
Yeah, we're gonna go fishing.
Oh, yeah. Lasercat has a theory that you guys return to nature, and thus the birds have made their point, and they can leave.
Yeah, that's true. Okay, I think that was the other half, actually.
That's the other half. There we go.
Yeah.
We have solved Birdemic here tonight. So was it always called Birdemic? Because I imagine if you see the word Birdemic the first time, you kind of, I mean, I remember reading it for the first time, you kind of have to wrap your head around it, just the combination of bird and epidemic. So was it always called Birdemic?
Yeah. Yeah, there's no secrecy about that.
Mm.
You know, because some other films, they always try to use a fake name, but no.
Yeah. So I'm guessing just fish you guys got from the store.
You got a fish.
Basically.
I got some seaweed.
Good. We're gonna go to the van and get stoked so we can cook this.
Oh man. Yeah. I think you can tell that you guys are kind of at the end of it. You know, in more.
Yeah, so glad it's the last day.
And I'm also guessing this was freezing too. Because
it was cool too.
I can see, there's no sun out. It's all fogged out. It's cold on these beaches.
Yeah, you know, like you said, like it was at the end of it, and we were just like tired, and there was all the tension, and I just remember Whitney wanted to quit a couple times, and just like, so it was just like, yeah, basically the end of it.
Look, I want a Happy Meal. Me too.
I was telling Jane, I was like, am I cooking this right? Like, I don't know how to cook, you know?
Try the seaweed. It looks really good.
Oh, man.
Oh, I want a Happy Meal.
I mean, they've been coping pretty well up until now, the kids, frankly. The guns and the killing and whatnot.
Yeah.
Let's get up.
True.
Eagles.
Is it explained in Birdemic 2 what happens to these kids?
Susan, yeah. And actually, Tony's in part 2.
Okay. I've seen Birdemic 2 the least of the 3. Actually, I've only seen it one time. Like, I've seen Birdemic 3. But that was quite some time ago, so I do not remember the full.
Yeah, Susan. We basically mentioned Susan dies from eating the fish that I made, and then Tony's there.
Okay. Yeah. Is it the same kid or a different actor playing the kid?
Same.
Oh, nice. You got to grow up with Birdemic.
Yeah, exactly. No, I ran out of bullets, huh? After like 1,000 bullets.
Yeah, never once reloading.
Yeah.
Oh my goodness.
Where is it?
It's gotta be coming soon. Yeah. Chat's asking, were any animals harmed during the filming of this movie?
No, absolutely not. Oh, yeah, there they are.
Oh, yeah, they're the doves. Yeah, there we go. Now we have peace. But for how long?
Oh, we know how long.
Yeah. And this shot at the end goes on for a very long time. Did James need to get 20 takes of this, or do you think he got it in one take?
This scene right here?
No, when you guys are just looking off into the ocean for like 8 minutes?
I think we did, like a few takes.
Okay.
Yeah, probably 20 again.
You have to be sure that you got it.
Yeah. I think it's the lighting and stuff he was trying to get.
Oh, okay. Well, yeah, I with the fog and stuff, you can see it's kind of blowing out the sun a little bit, so it's probably hard to deal with.
Yeah.
A luxury wagon, I can assure you this is really happening.
What, the ending or this?
Oh yeah, I think just everything. Oh man. Well, since we're at the end here, would you have any closing thoughts about Birdemic? You know, anything Birdemic knowledge or wisdom you want to impart onto people, or do you think you've said everything you need to say?
You know, I'm glad you guys enjoyed the film. You know, check out part 2 and 3. You know, they're just as great. You know, I really enjoy you guys. You know, adding me on Instagram and Facebook and Twitter and your guys' comments. You know, you guys write really funny comments, and I really enjoy them. You know, even though sometimes you make fun of me, but you know, they're really, really funny, so I do enjoy them.
Yeah, they're making fun of Rod, you know, for the most part.
Yeah, but I have a good sense of humor, so I do enjoy humor as well, you know. So I just love it, you know. It's funny. But yeah, I guess the only advice I would say is, you know, when there's birds, just make sure you got your hanger ready.
Oh, that's advice to live by. Make sure you have your hanger ready. Jade is asking, how long has it been since you've seen Birdemic before today?
Oh, it's been a while.
Yeah.
Yeah, probably like 10 years, maybe longer.
Oh wow.
Yeah, I don't watch this all the time.
I mean, that's understandable.
Yeah.
I don't know if you can see, but the chat's like thanking you a ton. This has been a great time. It's been nice to go down memory lane with you for this particular film this evening. If you guys want to follow Alan, we'll have the mods drop his social and his website on there. You do signed headshots, and I think you used to give acting lessons on your website as well too. Are you still doing that?
Yeah, so you can do a personalized video message I can send you. I've done a lot of those. I do autograph headshots, personalized, and then I also do personalized hangers that I made myself, designed. They're actually great hangers. They're not like flimsy or anything. They're like really legit thick hangers that you could use. And then yeah, if you want some acting lessons, I do Zoom. And I think I have also like a shop area where you can buy like a pillow of me, blankets or whatever. And then also I have an acting blog too. Some useful acting advice as well.
Well, there you have it. Valentine's Day is right around the corner. You should get your loved one a personalized Alan Bagh hanger. You know, you never know when the birds are going to strike again. Well,
exactly.
Yeah. Well, I think I speak for everyone, and I want to thank you for being such a good sport with everything and hanging out with us tonight. This was a lot of fun. And you can catch Alan in Birdemic 3 streaming everywhere you can rent streaming video. If you enjoyed Birdemic 1 and 2, I think you're going to enjoy Birdemic 3 as well. And we've been dropping Alan's social media in the chat here. You can follow him on Twitter, Instagram, Facebook, or just go to alanbagh.com. And yeah, thank you so much for joining us tonight, Alan.
Yeah, I was going to say thank you. I actually had a great time. This was actually pretty fun. Hopefully we can do it for Birdemic 2 and 3. It'd be awesome.
Hey, I hope we can do Birdemic 2 and 3 as well. All right, and thank you, chat. Should be back with another stream in a couple of weeks. We'll have more news on that soon. But thank you guys so much for hanging out with me tonight. And we'll catch you next time. Bye.
Take it easy. Bye.
It's time for RiffTrax.